Moments away. Kickoff in Baton Rouge. The Golden Band from Tigerland getting things set in Tiger Stadium. Auburn and LSU coming up in just a little while. Oklahoma.
There's magic in the transformation. From the complicated world outside to the simple system in here. Where success depends on letting your instincts out, protecting your ground by hunting your prey. It's so basic. Two teams fighting for the same goals, reaching for the same stars. This stadium is enchanted on nights like this. There's something supernatural when desire is let loose in one place. Must-wins for both schools to stay in the hunt in the SEC West and for bigger prizes to come. They transform in Baton Rouge when Tigers meet Tigers. Auburn versus LSU.
Stopping the turnovers and starting to run the ball with effectiveness. Both those things they've done well.
They lost early to South Florida and Mississippi State. They come in here on a 4-game win streak. Cox under pressure, scrambles. Open throws, end zone, touchdown! Montez Billings got open as Brandon Cox bought time and threw and was a half step behind. Flynn straight back, wants a screen, gets it out to Williams. Keelan Williams, 20, 10, touchdown! 46 yards. Black and Johnson out in front. And Keelan Williams with his first receiving touchdown of the year. Gary Croton, the offensive coordinator, is a huge screen guy. Will Muschamp knew that. You've got to be ready for down play at the quarterback position. Going to run the option. Perilou will keep. Lost the football. Auburn has it. Powers to the 4-yard line. And Trendon Holiday saved a touchdown with his track speed. On that particular play. 3rd and 10. Good protection for Flynn deep down the middle for Deuce Beck. In between 3 defenders. Made the catch at the 34. That is a fine quarterback and a fine guy. You just don't want to see his long-term health jeopardized. Flynn takes over from the 31. Short set, wants the bomb. Bird. 15 down to the 9-yard line. Tackled by Powers. A perfect throw. 58 yards. It was a perfect throw, and it was a throw on first down. He beat Gerard Powers right off the ball. He's got separation, and the ball is thrown perfectly over the outside shoulder. And Bird. In 5, LSU marching. LSU dominated the third quarter, 183 to 48 yards, but only 6 points to show for it. Inside handoff to Holiday. The speedster around the corner. Breaks a tackle. To the 5. Showed a little strength, too. We know he's got the speed, but he showed a little strength to shake a couple tackles. Again, from Matt Flynn. Critical 3rd down. You're fighting the play clock, too. Flynn gets it. Play action fake. Flag is down. Flynn throws. Right to the goal line. No signal. Now a late signal for a touchdown. But check out the penalty as Hester made the... He didn't step out of bounds. His knee didn't touch. That's a touchdown. That's a wonderful effort by Jacob Hester. So the penalty is either against Auburn and it's a touchdown, or against LSU and it comes back. So what is the penalty call?
Yeah, we still haven't heard what the penalty call is yet.
But it seems like virtually every play that Perilou has left the field and Flynn's come back in, they have been late getting the play in, and it's
caused them problems.
Well, and it was funny because I talked to Tommy Tuberville on the field before the game, and his...
First of all, there is no foul on the play.
There we go.
There was 7 men on the line of scrimmage. The result of the play is a touchdown. It's controlled.
That may have just registered on the seismograph again across campus. And I'll tell you what, that man's reaction may have registered as well.
Well, the question was whether there were 7 men on the line of scrimmage or not.
Well, somebody thought there wasn't because he threw the flag.
Yeah. There's 1 receiver and 6 linemen who are on the line of scrimmage according to the officials, and the touchdown stands for LSU. Lester on this team has made a huge difference. He has made big play after big play when they've needed it.
Clock running. Cox goes to the shotgun, 2nd and goal from the 3.
A great throw, and it was a bad decision. LSU only with 1 timeout left because they had to blow a couple of those early in the 3rd quarter.
Hester is back in the tailback. He gets the toss. Hester, first down. Tell you what, if it's down in the clutch, that's the guy I want to have the football.
Yeah, I agree with you. He's sure-handed. Coming into the night, 230 career carries without a fumble. He's dependable. I think he's trying to decide when to use a timeout. It doesn't look like they're going to. It looks like they're going to just count on Colt David not making a field goal or save those timeouts to freeze the kicker instead of trying to stop the clock for his own offense.
3rd and 7. And Flynn is back to throw for the end zone. Whoa! What a call! That is the call of the year.
Well, you tell Matt Flynn, don't take a sack. Give it a shot, throw it up and outside. If we don't catch it, nobody does. He made a perfect throw. What a call.
Wow! But look at the clock. If that ball is incomplete, they lose.
Oh, my gosh, you're right.
They lose. Are you kidding?
You're right. I got so caught up watching the play, I didn't even see where that clock ended up.
So did I. They had a timeout, didn't use it, throw the ball in the end zone when they had a shot at a 40-yard field goal. Oh, man.
The clock is running. It's 7. The ball's released. He catches it. If he even bobbles that, the clock runs out. My goodness.
Wow. Cutting it a little fine, are we?
I don't know if he thought that Auburn was going to call a timeout or what, but at a certain point, they just lined up and snapped the football.
Well, here's the situation. If that ball is incomplete, you have a timeout in your pocket when a field goal would have won the game, and you have blown it, and everything's gone. Your season is done.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the logic would say you call the timeout.
He played like a star tonight. Man, oh, man. I've never seen that, ever. I don't know if my heart could stand
Not right after that. So, no, absolutely not. Felt like we 18 seconds, 16 seconds on the clock. We're in great shape.
How do you describe this team on pressure situation after pressure situation?
Well, you know something? This football team has been through, that last game was 9
90-some plays, offense and defense, and it's a wearing situation. For them to come in here and muster the comeback in the second half, got great character. It tells a lot about this team.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Todd, they're going to go back and look at the tape of this and go, whoa, we cut that one just a little close, didn't we?
The last time Les Man looked at the clock, it said 16 seconds, but when that ball was snapped, it said 6. Big difference.
And when it was over, it said 1. LSU wins it. Sports Center coming up next over on ESPN News Post-Game Extra. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For Todd Blackledge, Holly Rowe, and our entire ESPN crew, this is Mike Patrick. Thanks for watching. Good night from Baton Rouge.